so I don't think about it, I just do it. It's what I love. So it's very different when you're doing something you love to doing something you're like, oh my God, I gotta go do this again. Completely different. So they're both great. Both great. Yes, over this side. Let's go to that lady over here. Go ahead. No, don't be sad.
Okay, you can play any fictional character, any show, any movie, book, whatever. What would you play?
Well, I've already played the ones that I really would, because they were created for me. I love, you know, but any other fictional character that are existing?
Or you could make up.
No, I don't want to make up any, because then I have copyright of them and of my characters. But if I, you know, as a kid, I wanted to be Captain America. I wanted to be Iron Man. That's now why if you were to come to my house, we have a superhero room. I'm not kidding you. And on some nights, because I've got a closet, would you believe this? That's got, we've got the Doctor's outfit in it, and we've got Jack's outfit. It's always a Good Friday. I mean, actually, if you go back in some of my feeds online, Scott and he took a Wolverine mask and I took I think it was a Captain America mask, and we took it on a plane with us. We sat on the plane with the masks on. And the flight attendant eventually, you know, fortunately we were up front, she came up and she said, Mr. Barrowman, Mr. Gill, you're kind of frightening the other passengers in first class. And I went, fine, let them be frightened. I am Captain America. And Scott doesn't speak, but I said, he is Wolverine. Scott went, 2 vodka sodas, by the way. So, I don't know, I mean, I don't kind of live my life looking at what I would really love to play. There's a lot of things that I would love to do, and I still have a lot of ambition and a lot of goals and dreams that I want to fulfill, but I never really talk about them, because if they don't happen, I don't need to then explain the disappointment, right? Or you guys then would go, well, why didn't that happen? I'm like, oh my God, I gotta explain this. So I just don't talk about that kind of stuff. And if they happen, they happen. They were meant to be. If they don't, they don't. Forget about it, move on to the next. That's how I look at it. I'm fortunate, like for Arrow, I never, you know, I wanted to be in the superhero world. I never knew that one day I'd get a phone call from producers who were gonna produce this whole new world of DC characters that are going to come, you know, that they already exist, but this whole new world of Starling City and all this stuff and on television. And they call me up and I'm literally sitting, having my coffee and my Jim Jams with my cowboys on them, right? And I'm sitting and they call them, would you want to play Malcom Merlyn? And their line was, we don't think you'll say yes, but we want to tell you about it. And I'm like, tell me about it. Hour later, done deal. Why would I pass that up? As a kid, I used to play with the Mego figures. My 6-inch Megos. I never wanted to be Thor, because Thor always looked like Cheryl Ladd from Charlie's Angels. It was the same doll they used, just a different face. No, it was the same face anyway. But they just gave him a hammer. I know, but hold up your Thor hammer. You're a better looking Thor. So as a kid, that was my dream. So if someone comes along and offers me that job, I'm gonna take it. And that's kind of the way things have happened with Doctor Who. They offered me Captain Jack, and I was doing theater, and a lot of times television people don't give theater people a chance. That has all changed now. All changed. And I like to think I was one of the ones who helped with the change, because theater actors, when I say that, I mean musical theater people, are really good actors. And they were never given the chance, because everyone always went, oh, they're musical, they're too big, screw you. I can bring it down, just like anybody else. You want it to be grungy and dirty, I'll make it grungy and dirty, just give me the chance. And that's what Doctor Who did. They gave me a chance, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. Since it's your anniversary. Sorry, I'm jumping around here. Yes. Anniversary girl. 24 years, right?
Yes.
See, I remember. I listened. Yeah, that's in there. Yeah. You're so nice to bring her here on her anniversary. Her anniversary present was a picture with me. She did grab my ass, but I won't say it.
Now I'm gonna have to reward.
Grab his. Hey, you give, you take, you gotta do it, right? Go ahead.
I was just wondering, and I know Arrow's going on, and it's awesome, and I love that you're in it. Do you think there's ever a possibility they're going to do any more Torchwood short films?
Yes.
All right.
Finish.
What?
Big Finish.
Yeah, we are doing some Torchwood stuff at the moment. Big Finish, which is a company, we do audio plays, and that's available. The first one has come out, and I've recorded 2 of them.
Oh, cool.
And they're character-based driven shows, so the ones that I've done are all about Captain Jack. And they're very good because they're written by people who worked on Who and worked on Torchwood, okay? So they know the kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? No, not the history, the kind of, when something about the world. The feel, that's good. Thank you very much. I was looking for something a little more intellectual. I like the feel. So we, about doing another series, the BBC never cancel anything, they just shelf it, because that's what you do when you're a public company, because then the public don't think, oh, they've thrown it away, they're not going to do it. But you know, if they're going to do it, it would be great. I think I'm getting probably to the age where I might be a little too old to play Captain Jack. No. But what? Yeah. Oh, great. Thanks. Chop my head off and put me in a jar. That would be a great series. If they ever asked, I would love to. I would go at the drop of a hat. I would go back to play Jack in a second because he's a character that changed my life. I know him really well. My sister and I have also written a Torchwood novel, which the BBC and everybody all on the team approved of. It's called Exodus Code, it's available. It's a Jack-driven story, and it's really good, and I think that would be the perfect series to do in a mini-series. It would be great. Let's do this lady in the back in the teal. The teal. Yes, you, teal. You're obviously not a gay man, you don't know what teal is. The funniest, most hilarious story from any of the sets that I've worked on. Well, let's start with Arrow. And there was it was kind of a combination. Again, we were doing a sequence where who watches Arrow? You know the sequence where my daughter Thea, spoiler alert, not there yet. Her dad. And this episode, she's dead. That's really bad as a parent, isn't it? So we're taking her to Raish, or Ra's al Ghul at the time, and Oliver's carrying her body. I've taken all of the Team Arrow, to Nanda Parbat. And we're walking up to deliver her body so that we can put her in the Lazarus pit and resurrect her. Spoiler alert! So we're filming this scene, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and we're having a great time. I'm like this on set. I'm just stupid. Emily and I are always laughing. Always laughing. So we're walking, Stephen Amell plays Oliver's up front, he's walking with Thea in his arms, and I'm behind, David Ramsey to this side, and we've got Emily up in front, and there's a couple other people. We're walking, and we're filming this sequence, and the camera's this way, and so we're in the back, and David and I, when you're this far away, Oliver's about where you are, right there, okay, 3rd row. So we're walking, action! We get the position. Now Oliver's got a lot to say up there, and he's talking, and I'm standing like this, giving it all, Malcom Merlyn, Dark Archer, everything, and I go, David, he goes, what? David, I gotta fart. I said, what, man? I said, I gotta fart, David. He says, well, you got on a Dark Archer costume, no one's gonna see it. I said, David, I gotta fart, I might shit myself. goes, okay, just do it. I said, okay, let's do it. You ready? Ready? Watch this. Yeah? Dude, that was a long one. Kevin, mine don't smell, David. No, mine don't smell. Are you kidding me? I said, no, they don't smell. Here, take a big whiff. I can't smell nothing. See, they don't smell. And cut. Stephen Mel turns around and he goes, fart in my mouth and prove it. Can hear us. So that's a joke now. We will be in the middle of doing a scene, and all of a sudden we'll be like, Oliver, I think you should come back to Starling City and da-da-da-da. Fire my mouth and prove it. Walk away. So that's kind of a funny little one. The other one was on Torchwood. We were filming the sequence where Captain Jack was in a cement block, and Yanto pushed the cement block off of the cliff to let Jack come out. Now, I'm the only person in Doctor Who, I think, who has done nude scenes. Ever. And in Torchwood, nude. I have no problem with my body. I think bodies are beautiful no matter what shape and size. Proud of it. If somebody wants to show it off, show it off. But this wasn't showing it off. This was work, right? So, normally you have to wear something to cover it up, but they didn't have any stuff. We're big enough. So you put it over? I'm like, really? I'm naked in front of you and you want me to put that little patch over that? Come on! So they said, well, you be comfortable doing it naked? I'm like, yeah, no problem. Come on, we'll do it. So I'm supposed to get up, camera's pointing over my shoulder, camera will see my rear end, and they were walking towards me, Eve, Gareth, and Kai Owen, to come and save Jack. They will see everything. So, I warmed it up a little. Kids, because it was very cold outside. Really cold. Really, really, really cold. So I warmed it up a little, and they shouted, they shouted, action! So action, the car comes pulling around, they're on the car. I stand up. Dun, 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 dun. And then the car stops like a screech. They get out of the car and they come out, and Eve, this is Eve, Eve does this. Gareth does this. Gets out of the car going, oh. Now if you go back and watch that sequence, that's the shot that they use. You can see the reaction on their faces and know this, they're looking at John's Todger. But what was most hysterical is I had to walk towards them in it, like to embrace them, and Eve's turning pink by this time. Because even though it was cold, I got a pretty good, never mind. So I'm walking forward, and it's like a telescope just looking out there, and he's like, I can't hug you, I can't hug you. I'm like, I can't hug you. But what was really difficult is to protect my feet, because we're working in a quarry, I put maxi pads on my feet to think it would be okay. Those sons of bitches soak up lots of water. Literally, I'm walking and I'm like, oh my God, it's like I got weights on my feet.